Welcome back to today's episode. But let me ask you something very powerful right at the start. Now, all of you know that in today's fast paced world of AI tools, ChatGPT, and social media, most of us spend countless hours figuring out on how to craft the perfect prompt for machines so that they can give us the results we want. But pause and think for a second, really think deep that when was the last time you invested the same energy into learning how to give the right prompt to your mind? Because here's the truth, your self talk is nothing more than the daily prompt you are feeding to your brain. And just like the AI, your mind is constantly processing those prompts to create your own reality. And if you keep repeating, I can't do it, I'm not enough, that becomes your output. But if you learn how to consciously feed your mind with empowering, growth driven prompts, the results in your life can completely transform you and make you the best version of yourself. So, today's episode isn't just about learning how to talk to machines, it's learning about how to communicate better with our own self, which is the most important thing to learn in life. Now, let me tell you why your self talk shapes your reality. You know, the fact which blew my mind when I first read it was that according to National Science Foundation, the average person has between 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day, and about 90% of these thoughts are repetitive. Think about that. Every morning, your brain wakes up and plays the same playlist you did yesterday, and then day before, and then the day before. No wonder how many people feel stuck at the same place all their life, living the same story day after day and months after months and years after years. But here's the kicker, your brain cannot tell the difference between what's happening in the real and what you are imagining with emotional intensity. That means if you keep telling yourself, I am not good enough, this is too hard, your body reacts to it as if it is totally true and the stress hormones fire. Your immune system becomes weak and your energy drains. But here's the good news, the reverse is also true. When you change the way you talk to yourself, your reality also changes because the wiring of your brain gets rewired and it changes. That's called neuroplasticity. Your brain's ability to rewire and reorganize itself based on your thoughts and experiences. So let me ask you now, what kind of reality you are programming for yourself right now? Now, while you think about the answer, let me tell you another thing, the hidden cost of negative self talk. Most of us don't even realize the silent cost of casual negativity. Let me give you a picture you can relate to. You wake up, roll over, check your phone, and sigh, oh, I'm so tired. Boom! You just reinforced a neural pathway of fatigue. Later, you face a challenge and your mind whispers, this is too hard. Again, stress chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline flood your system. And over time, those negative thoughts become addictive. Your body literally begins to crave the chemistry of stress because it is familiar with it. That's why change feels uncomfortable. It's your body going through withdrawal from old emotions to new habits. But here's the empowering part, ladies and gentlemen. Just like you can wire negative pattern, you can also rewire the empowering ones. And now, if you're really serious about changing the way you think, let me give you a 3 days self-talk challenge. Let's get practical first. I want you to try a 3-day protocol. Think of it like a workout of your mind, just like your workout in the gym demands consistency, your thought process also demands consistency. So let's try a 3 days protocol. So let's try with the morning ritual. I would request you to invest just 20 minutes of your morning and you'll start seeing the change. Now, what do? Before you touch your phone, place your hand on your heart and say out aloud, "Today I choose a new reality. I am worthy. I am capable. I am becoming the best version of myself." Now, the key here is to feel it. Emotion is what cements new neural pathways. Now, let's come to the afternoon reinforcement. This is the time when your brain dips in energy. Take 5 minutes walk wherever you are. Speak affirmations while moving your body. Example, I handle challenges with clarity. I find solutions easily. I am enough. Just repeat them in your mind while walking in the hallway of your office or any quiet place you can find. You will see it's always better than having a smoke or a cup of coffee. Now let's shift to the evening consolidation. After you finish your day, sit quietly at a place just for about 5 minutes and reflect on the day's small wins. No matter how small they were, just say to yourself, "Today I created new neural pathways. Tomorrow I will be even more stronger," and feel good about it. And let me tell you, this works because neuroscientists call it state dependent learning, aligning new mental habits with your brain's natural cycle of receptivity. Now, if you repeat it for 3 days, this is what happens in your brain. Here is what happens to your brain and how it works. We've all heard that neurons that fire together, they wire together. Every new affirmation fires new neural circuits. The more you repeat, the stronger the connection becomes. Second thing, heart and brain coherence. Placing your hand on your heart and speaking with emotion creates harmony between your heart rhythm and the brain waves. Now, the third thing is biochemical shift. As stress hormones drop, your body releases dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, the chemicals of possibilities, and your biology, it literally changes. And this isn't just about feeling better, it's about rewiring your philosophy and the entire energy field around you, the resistance phase. Now, I want you to prepare for it. Around day 2, you are likely to hit resistance. You might feel silly. You might even hear the inner critic in you. It will whisper to you, "This isn't working." That's not failure. That's biology. It's your old emotional addiction fighting for survival. But here's the breakthrough. Every time you push through that resistance, you are literally carving new brain architect. The discomfort you feel, that's just the old identity dissolving. And you know how the magic begins? It is the ripple effect. When you upgrade your self-talk, you don't just change yourself, you change how the world responds to you. Your relationships improve because you radiate calm and confidence. Work opportunities appears because your brain tunes into solutions and not the problems. Health shifts because lower stress levels improves your immune system, deepens sleep, and it reduces the tension. As Dr. Joe Dispenza famously says, your personality creates your personal reality. Change the way you talk to yourself and the outer world has no choice but to follow. So let me wrap it up for you, and here's my challenge. Starting from tomorrow morning, commit to the 3 days self-talk practice. Do the morning ritual, the afternoon reinforcement, and the evening reflection with emotional intensity. Catch yourself every time you think, "I can't do it, it's too hard," and flip it into, "I am capable, I find solutions, and I am enough." You are enough. You are unique. You can achieve everything you want to achieve because you are enough. Now, I want you to practice this for 3 days and come back to this video after 3 days and drop in the comment box, how did you feel after 3 days?